is. So, how can the risk of abnormal menstruation be reduced? Just say some things. Like one of the things I've gotten from you guys that eat
Okay.
healthy.
Lifestyle modification, like it involves lifestyle modification, treatment intervention, like just live healthy, eat well, exercise. Then when you feel it, like those two, you have tried them and still, then go and get treated.
Eat well, rest well as well because stress.
That's like I said, like that's why I generalized it as life. What you just live well.
Alright, so lastly, there is the menstruation and the menstrual cycle and the embarrassment that comes with it, getting messed up and stay. It's a whole lot for ladies in their cycle. So I want you to share some few hygiene tips because it's like I said, it can be messy. So hygiene tips for you to still go through this and still maintain proper hygiene.
Okay. You first and foremost have to be neat. You have to change if it is pad you're making use of, your sanitary pad or your tampons, you have to change them regularly. Some say 4 hours max. Some say 2 hours. But you as an individual know how heavy your period is. Some people have heavy period. Some have, will I say normal period? Because sometimes some persons will tell you, I changed my pad 8 times, 9 times. Another person will be like, why? It's much. I just changed my pad 4 times in a day. So it depends how your period flows. You won't allow it to get that saturated before you change your pad. Just try and change your pad regularly. And whenever you change, try maybe in the morning you bathe, in the evening you bathe. Let your underwears be neat. Just try and maintain good hygiene. Make sure you bathe with warm water morning and night. Clean that part very well. Make sure your underwears that you are using are neat and change them often if they are stained. If you want to change and you notice that your underwear is stained, change to another one.
Okay, you said this is one more time, must be one more time.
I just use my personal experience. But warm water is actually the best.
So I'm also talking about washing. Now there has been this debate, but people that are united have actually said something on whether you are meant to use soap to wash your vagina or just use ordinary water.
The outer layer you can use soap is when you now go deep inside. That's where that's where it is not good.
Okay.
So as you are bathing, you can bathe, use soap, bathe as is the outer layer, just bathe it, wash it very well. Is when you now, I was like, some persons they use soap and now putting inside of their vagina, like try and put. Why are you inserting? That place is a soft area. Just firmly wash it. Don't now use hard force and now be scrubbing. And what are you scrubbing? Stuff like just
So the inside of the vagina does not need
no,
external soap.
no. Just
Just
one
water.
water is okay. Then why will you after going to toilet? Why not now use is one water we advocate for? If it's like that, why don't you use now? If you use soap, you want to clean your bum, your buttocks, use soap and now rub and be. If it's like that,
Okay. So also talking about the menstrual hygiene, it still has to do with the vagina. Is it advisable to use toilet papers or wipes?
If you want to change, you mean?
Yes.
Mm, the best is water.
Okay.
Wash off the best. But where water is not available, you can use, and why we don't really like toilet papers is because the particles, toilet paper, it has particles, can leave some particles. So it's just water is advisable, or you use wipes, but water is the best.
All right. So even as we begin to draw the curtains, what would be your last word on menstrual cycle, menstrual hygiene? What would be your last words to the viewer right now?
Okay, to my girlies, I like us to know first and foremost our menstrual cycle. Most of us don't know how to calculate our menstrual cycle. I don't know if I can say it verbally if you really
Yes,
understand.
just try and miss that.
So you can start from the first day you saw your menses till the next day, like the next month, the first day too. Maybe if you are asked when last did you see your period, you don't count from the last day. You start counting from the first day you started seeing it.
Okay, so the D day of the flow, that's
Thank you.
day one.
Day one. So from the day one till the day one of the next month, that's your menstrual cycle, is between 21 to 35. So the next month, if you calculate again from the day one of the previous month to the next month, at least you know that your cycle length is 28 days or 25 days. So if you want to know when next, maybe you're expecting to see your next period, in the previous month, the first day it started, you count. If it's 25 is your cycle, to that 25th day. I don't know whether
I get you. But there's
that's
a statement you
when.
made. You said to calculate your period, day one of the previous one to the day one of this one.
Yeah.
Is it actually day one to day one? Or day one of the previous one to the day just before your next flow?
Okay, day one is supposed to be day one of your,
Previous flow.
yeah, to the last day.
That's the day just before your
Yeah,
next
to the last day before your next one. Yeah.
flow. Alright, so you're done teaching your girls and giving them your last words.
Yeah.
Alright. Thank you very much, Dr. Chinoye Obima. I really do appreciate your time and sharing your knowledge and also using yourself as a case study for the rest. I really do appreciate that. Alright, that's all on today's episode on Health Talk. Remember to subscribe to this channel if you are yet to turn on notifications. It is I, Gaga Ikama, thanking you so much for your time.